Hello, Sudoku friends, and welcome to the New York Times Hard Sudoku puzzle. And today is Tuesday, it's the 12th of March, 2024. I do not have the goal to ask you to subscribe or even to like this video before you've even watched it. But if you would like to do so after you watched it, it would please me. That out of the way, let's have a look at the sevens. They're interesting. We have a seven blocking this way and a seven blocking this way. So we have a seven here. These two sevens block across like so. And we have a seven blocking up here. So a seven must go in this cell right here. Eight and five here, eight and five here, eight and five in two of these positions. Four blocks over here and up here and up here. So here is a 4. We have a 5 blocking here and we have a 5 blocking here. So it's indisputable, I think, that a 5 must go either here or here. And this ghost 5 blocks across here. This 5 blocks across here. So there's only one place for a 5 in row 5, and that's here. Here we are looking now for a 2, 9, and one more, a 3. There's a 2 and a 3 blocking here, so this must be a 9, and these must be 2 and 3. The 3 blocks up, so here's a 2, and here's a 3. A couple of 6s block these squares, therefore we have a 6 here. And now we're going to have a 6 here or here. And a 1, 2, and a 9 here. All that is certain is that a 9 goes here or here, and therefore here or here. I want for a moment revert to the 5 and 8 that must go in two of these squares. Remember the 5, 8 and the 5, 8, 5, 8 here? It sometimes pays to look at what else is needed for a row or a column or a block. So if we say that two of these are 5 and 8, then we have to deal with 4 more squares, and they can't be 5 and 8, obviously. They must be a 1, 3, 7, and a 9. And now I want to zoom in on this square. We have a 3, 7, and a 9 blocking this square, so it must be a 1. We have a 1 blocking up here, and a 1 blocking up here, and a 1 blocking over here, so here's another 1. So 5, 8, and 3, 7, 9. I'm not sure I can do much about those. 6, 7, 9 here as well. The 6 blocks over, so one of these is a 6, but we kind of knew that, didn't we? 4, 6, 8, not immediately clear. 3 here or here, and therefore here or here. I'm keeping an eye on the 4, 6, and 7 here. And the reason I'm doing that is that for obvious reasons, 4, 6, and 7 can't go here. So we need a 4, 6, and a 7 somehow distributed across these 4 squares. And we happen to have a 4, 6, and a 7 blocking here. So now I'm interested in just doing a simple count and see, well, we have a lot of givens blocking this square. So what can go here? Not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is reduced to being an 8 or a 9. And of what use is that, you may ask? Yeah, and you may be right. But it's certainly something that I'll try to keep in my working memory. I think we dealt with the 5s earlier, didn't we? By finding this 5. I'm looking at this square because similarly to this square, this is also blocked by a lot of givens, and they are all different. So if we just do a simple count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 9 cannot go here because a 9 blocks up here. One of these is a 9, so this is a 5. let me look at these four squares. We can solve at least one of them quite easily because these four squares need to be a 1, 2, 8, and a 9. And we do have a 1, 2, and a 9 blocking here. So this must be an 8. 1, 2, and 9 here. Those I can't solve yet, except I know this is a 1, 2 because the 9, of course, blocks down. Now is a good time, I think, to get back to the 4, 6, 7s because now we know that a 4, 6, 7 can't go here. So we know that a 4, 6, 7 in this row have absolutely got to go in these three squares. And that makes it easy to isolate this one and just enter a 9 there, doesn't it? 2, 3, 8 here. Can we do anything with that? Not sure. 3 blocks here, 3 goes here or here, 2 goes here or here, 8. Anybody's guess, but we are not in the guessing game, are we? Everything we do must be dictated by logic, pure logic, and that is why we love Sudoku. Still a 4, 6, 8 here. Still nothing really we can do about that. 4, 4, no. But we can enter a 5 here because why not? 5 blocks down and 5 blocks up. Now this is a matter of 1, 2, and 3. Again, not much we can do. A 3 goes here or here, and therefore here or here. I saw something else about the 3s. Oh, that was down here. 3 here or here. Totally unrelated, I'm afraid. Now here, 1, 2, 3, and a 9. Here's a 1, 2, so this is a 3 or a 9. But we already know that one of these must be a 3, so this can't be a 3 or a 9. It must just be a simple 9. Now a 1, 2, 3 here. This being a 1, 2, of course. So getting back to the 5, 8 here, we are just now looking for a 7 and a 3 for these two squares here, for two of these squares here. So 5, 8, 7, 3 here. 5 blocks here. 5 goes here or here. 8. We don't really know. 7, however, well, could go here or here. And so could a 3. So we are inching closer, but inching millimeter by millimeter. Did I really manage to mix up imperial and metrics here? Inches and millimeters? Okay, what can I tell you? I'm bilingual. I like column 5. It's got one of my favorite patterns, namely a 1, 8 here and a 1, 8 here. So a 1 and an 8 for column 5 must go here and here. Okay? So what else is missing in the column apart from the 1, 8? A 9, 7, and a 6. And the 9 can't go here or here, so 9 must go in one of these two squares blocking down. This 9 blocks down, this 9 blocks over. We're going to have a 9 here or here eventually. 7, 6. 7, 6, 9, not sure about that. We have a 1, 9 here, don't we? And we have a 1, 9 here, don't we? So we cannot have a 1, 9 here, 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 or here. So we need a 1 and a 9 for these two squares. So a 1 and a 9 here. And we have a 5 blocking down here and over here. So that looks to be a 5. The 4s in this block are getting increasingly restricted, or the 4 blocks across here and down here. One of these is going to end up being a 4, but I don't really know how to tell which one is going to be. But we did figure out earlier that one of these must be a 9, didn't we? Because you remember the 8, 1 here and the 8, 1 here and the 9 blocking here. So one of these is a 9 blocking down. We have a 9 blocking down. We have a 9 blocking down. Remember how this is a 1 or a 9? So I finally figured out that this must be a 9. And now we have a 1 here, and we have a 9 and a 2 here. The 9 blocks down, so this is a 2, and this is a 9. Now we just need to deal with this square, and that is a 2. And here now are 1 and a 3, and therefore here a 2. And here are 7, 3, and a 1. We can deal with a 1, must go here. We can deal with the 3, must go here. And the 7 finally must go here. There's 7 blocks across here, so here is the 7. We have a 7 blocking down here and here now. So here is another 7. We have 2 7s blocking across and 1 7 blocking up here, 1 7 blocking up here. So here is also a 7. Here are 4 and a 6. 4 blocks down. Here's a 6. Here's a 4, therefore. This 4 and this 4 block here. These two 4s block here. So here's a 4. We have a 4 blocking down and across a 4, therefore here. One more 4 somewhere. Yes, 4 blocks over and up. The last 4 for this puzzle is here. 6 and 8 still, but the 6 forces an 8 to go here and the 6 to go here. And this now must be a 1 blocking up. So we have a 1 here. And here we have an 8. This 1 forces a 3 to go here, while the 1 goes here. What do we need up here? We need a 9 and a 6. 6 blocks up. Here's a 9. Here's a 6. 9 here or here, and here or here. And here we also need a 6. So 9 and 6 here. 2, 3, 8 here. So let's start with the corner. That should be doable. Here's a 2. And here are our good old friends, the 5 and 8, finally surfacing. The 5 blocks up, so this must be an 8 and this must be a 5. This 5 and this 5 and this 5 block all of these squares, so the corner goes to the 5. 3 and 9. 3 also here or here, so therefore this must be a 3. And here we must have a 2. And this 2 blocks down, this 2 blocks over now, so here's a 2 and here is an 8. 8 blocks this square, 8 blocks this square, 8 goes here. Here we need to find a 6 and a 3. That's easy. 3 blocks, 6 goes here, 3 here, and therefore here. This must now be a 9 along with this one here, and this must be a 6. That's it. Thank you for watching today's New York Times Hard Sudoku puzzle. Please come back soon. Bye for now.